Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, and home of the Southwest Classic, a game that always brings a bunch of energy and intensity. Fans have wrapped up their tailgating, they've filed in, and they are ready for this collision. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Green. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. We're going to see a repeat. Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And now from the pistol formation. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Dropping back. It's Green. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Well, he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Llg. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Running right through tacklers. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of the quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Hogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. To throw. It's Llg. Catch made on the out route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking downfield, it's Llg. Throws to the tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He shreds the tackle.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Llg. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Scanning the field. It's Llg. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and 1st down.
2nd down after the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Razorbacks come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hawks. This offense really clicking. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. To the air, it's Weigman. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Green. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sure hands. It's Thomas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Green. Going for his running back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.